Mod. Mod. I'm so glad they could modify this episode and present her alongside the two most exuberant members of the main six. Between Pinkie Pie's overexcitement and Rarity's dry sarcasm, there were plenty of comedic gems. More than that, I enjoyed that they chose the theme from one of my favorite romantic stories, Gift to the Magi. If you have even a hint of romanticism within you, give it a read. Seriously, read it now! I'm not sure which was more fun, seeing Rarity and Pinkie's gallery of expressions, or using Maud's single look to maximum effect. The more excited or enthused either pony acts, the more funny Maud's monotone, and the more heartfelt when she actually does crack a smile. We pursue the Explore Equestria theme this season with getting to see more of Manhattan. Great visuals, and I love the background ponies. Even the product placement of the swan boats was a nice touch. Actual law enforcement confirmed within Equestria, no royal guard required. But I gotta say that just seeing a place isn't the same as exploring. We saw a lot of backgrounds, but ultimately they don't have much meaning on their own. The park is probably the most important locale, as it's where the gift exchange took place and where Pinkie's sacrifice had the most meaning. There's an emotional association, which makes the locale more important. All that said, there are some detractions. Since I am a fan of Gift to the Magi, this episode had a similar idea, but not the same message. A gift given with love does have meaning in and of itself. Yet the Gift to the Magi was such a great story because it was an expression of how much more the couple loved one another over any possession. Half the gift lay in the sacrifice. Pinkie giving up her party cannon was part of that expression, and seeing her so depressed but eventually rally was high praise for her character. It's revealed that Maud didn't make a sacrifice, which is a far cry different from the Magi story. Another part of the Magi story is that there are no takebacks. The prize tokens the couple gave up are gone for good, but it doesn't matter. This episode resets the ending so everything iconic is restored. I'm not saying the episode has to follow the Magi point for point, but if you're going to use the title, then I can't help but compare the differences. But what's this? Maud sense? A family trait? Maud apparently is an expert locator. So what might be the other sister senses? Well, I bet you anything that Limestone can sense weakness, and Marvel can hear that which goes unsaid. I can't claim this as a top-tier episode because there were some hiccups. Pinkie's repeated excitement followed the rule of threes, but there weren't a lot of jokes to spice up the montage. And a lot of the conflict seemed engineered because our heroines weren't thinking. If breaking away from Maud to buy a gift is so difficult, why not ask Rarity to buy a pouch on Pinkie's behalf? And if the store is closed, why not ask the expert seamstress and designer to make a custom bag for you and pay for the material? When an obvious answer appears to the audience, the story can suffer. Little solutions need to be addressed. All Rarity has to say is that she accidentally left behind her sewing materials, probably because Spike is not there to lug them around this time. Ooh, speaking of Rarity, there was a sub-quest for her new shop. Dang, she's expanding her business super fast. Gonna conquer the fashion world at this rate. So I imagine we'll return to see more of Manhattan in the near future. And we get to see more of this guy, and these ponies, and this pony, and... You ever get that feeling where you know you're looking at a pop culture reference but you don't have the knowledge? I got the planes, trains, and automobiles reference and the big keyboard, but I'm sure I missed plenty of others. Fortunately, there are solutions thanks to memes. To Derpy Boru!
Oh, sweet criminy!
In the name of decency, people! That site uses the filter system for a reason. Label your images. I'm Silver-Quill and, need to wash out my eyes.